when you are asked to factor a number, what you're really doing is breaking it down to the lowest numbers you can possibly break it down to. So let's start with 18. What times what is 18? Well, 2, we know 2 because it's an even number, and 2 would be the lowest. And then 2 times 9 is 18. Well, you keep on going because you need to break down the 9. You can't do anything with the 2. You're at the end, but we can break down the 9. And 9 is 3 times 3. So we end up with 2, 3, and 3 as the factors of 18. And what happens if you multiply 2 times 3? That's 6. 6 times 3 is 18. So when you are asked to factor something, you are breaking it down to the lowest possible numbers. All right, let's try 36. Again, let's start with 2. You can also start with 3. Let's start with 3 on this one. So 3 goes into 36 12 times. And then we're going to break down 12. Let's go 3 times 4. We could have done 2 times 6, but it doesn't matter as long as you're breaking it down. Then we can break down 4, and we're going to get 2 times 2. All right, now if we put these together, 3 times 3 is 9, times 2 is 18, times 2 is 36. We have factored that out. Now, let me see if I've got room here. Let's try it again using slightly different numbers. Let's go, we'll start with 2. So we'll break that in half. It's going to be 15 and 18. And then we're going to break down the 18. That's going to be 2 and 9. Actually, let's do 3 and 6 because we haven't done that. 3 and 6. And then break down the 6. That's going to be 2 and 3. See, we end up with the exact same numbers. 2 times 3 times 2 times 3. There we go. So no matter which numbers you choose to factor the main number, you're going to end up with the same thing. It's kind of cool. All right, and the last one is 100. Let's do, whoops. All right, I didn't start this right. I was going to go with 2, but let's just do 10 and 10. It'll be a slightly bigger tree. And 2 and 5. And then we can check it. 2 times 5 is 10, times 2 is 20, times 5 is 100. So again, factoring is just breaking down a number into the lowest possible multiples. It's kind of fun. You'll not have a problem like this necessarily, but there will be problems where they do ask you to factor.